Give us a sustainable spaces story.
Okay, well, Sustainable Spaces started about 5 years ago now, and we actually came out of the solar industry. So kind of after the dot-com roller coaster, I decided I want to do something a little more impactful. We got into solar right when it was starting. It was kind of the Wild West.
As an installer, or?
Well, I was actually in sales doing commercial, but then the rebates ran out and I was doing residential sales. And so I started working with homeowners and realizing that they had bigger issues. It's kind of what started this company off. At the beginning was this idea, can we be a brand that people can trust to help them really solve problems, not just sell product?
Putting solar in your house or getting something renewable versus actually making it more energy efficient. I mean, where do you get more bang for the buck?
Well, certainly energy efficiency is more cost effective, but we like to think of it as a kind of a whole continuum, and we absolutely need the renewables to achieve our goals. But as a society and even as individuals, the only way we can really afford those renewables, which cost a lot more, is to use the energy efficiency, which is much more cost effective. And the best example actually is here in the city of San Francisco at the Moscone Center, where they use a solar H-bomb, which requires cost effectiveness right away. And the way they were able to use that is they did a really extensive lighting retrofit, which had a payback of about a year. And they blended that retrofit with the megawatt of solar that went on the roof. And the resulting project was cost effective today at today's rates. And that's what we're going to have to think about the scale of a house, all the way up to the national whole grid, is that we can't afford just to do the costly stuff. The energy efficiency actually funds the renewables that we have to implement. We're for this kind of marketplace and really for energy, but with really strict regulation standards and quality assurance. So we're actually the first Building Performance Institute accredited contractor in California, which means we have 5% of our jobs have third-party oversight randomly, and we subscribe to not only our folks that do the testing are actually certified, but also they've certified our business practices and our business process. And so we're for an open free market for this stuff, but also highly regulated.
Okay, interesting. How do you scale up, though? I mean, it's a very hands-on business. You know, a lot of people are in these businesses where they just make stuff at the factory, or they make software and they ship it out.
And there's a lot of people approaching energy efficiency as the next Google mashup. But at the end of the day, you got to get in the attic and get in the crawl space, and it's hard, dirty work, and someone has to do it. I mean, in America, if we were to weatherize and insulate all the under-insulated homes in America, we would save in terms of BTUs the same amount of energy as we import every year from Saudi Arabia, and it would cost us the equivalent of 5 months of the Iraq War to do it in one time. So this is very high value.
We'd all have nice homes too.
Yeah, and even more comfortable.